Hey y'all, Driftless Biker here from the future once again. I was out with Dree this day, so I was busy talking to him and not talking to myself. This we're on A26, and yes, this is sped up a little bit because this video got a little longer than I would have liked, but we uh, we did a thing that day. We rode over to Wildcat Mountain in Wisconsin, which fantastic ride. If not done it, the ride over there is fantastic, and riding there is absolutely fantastic. And we did a couple passes on the route through there and the road over the mountain, Wildcat Mountain, and I want to cover both ways on it. So there's a little bit longer stretch just for that. It's a fantastic, fantastic ride. I've done it numerous times over the years. Thanks to my buddy Dale, who is no longer with us, but shout out to your brother. He's the one that took me there the first time, and like I said, I've been riding it ever since. It's just a fantastic, fantastic road. And I've been riding that since 2011 was the first time I rode it. So just a great ride. It's worth the road over there. And like I said, it's just fantastic riding over this section here. We are on A26 heading east. At this point, I believe we're into Alameda County. But it's a fantastic road. Part of the Driftless Scenic Byway. Just absolutely a fantastic, fantastic road as well. Some grand views, some great twisties, some sweepers, and runs from just north of Decorah to just north of Lansing, Iowa. So it's worth the ride. And yeah, I'll be popping in periodically here and there, but I'm going to let you roll with some music for a little bit till we get to the next interesting point. Hey, and there's Dre. See, I wasn't alone. I'm not always alone. Try and throw in a little bit with others once in a while. He got into some bugs and needed to clean his visor quick while we were at the stop sign. So. I'm back. This is going up Wisconsin 82 from DeSoto towards Red Mound. Yeah, Red Mound. Fantastic road, especially now that they've rebuilt it. It had gotten very, very bumpy, but a couple years ago now they redid it, and it is just chef's kiss. Just fantastic, fantastic road now. The day before this ride, Dree had been out, or a day or two before this ride, Dree had been out, and you can see there's a bike sitting right there. That's an odd place to park it. Well, the gentleman who was in his group that day had a bad day. He walked away from it, rode home on the back with somebody else, but the bike was pretty beat up after it, unfortunately. So good gear, the guy was wearing his gear, and he had a little bit of road rash stuff, but not too bad, and walked away just fine, which is great. And like I said, this is just a fantastic road, a lot of fun. Another one I've been riding forever. But yeah, and we're gonna be fast forwarding into Wildcat Mountain here very shortly. Actually, this isn't quite there yet. This is one of the roads that are in between there, but it's, like I said, we're getting closer, and it is just a fantastic ride over there. The riding is just beautiful. Great roads on the way over. I don't know exactly the number of this road or letter of this road, but it's one of them that leads up to Wildcat, heading over towards Rockton, Wisconsin. Believe this is between Viroqua and Rockton somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where. And I didn't track that right, so yeah. Be back when we get into Wildcat. All right, it's time for the feature entertainment for the day, which is Wildcat Mountain. Such a fun road. I've been riding this one for many years now. Like I said, since 2011 for the first time. If not before that, even. I may have gone on it one other time prior to that with my brother and some of his friends, but it's been at least since 2011 I've been riding this road and trying to behave myself because I want to go faster than the speed limit on it because, it's me. I always want to go faster than the speed limit. But it's a great road. We wound up taking it both directions because this was Dre's first day riding with his Insta 360 camera and had a couple glitches, which God knows I know about camera problems. And we got to the end and realized that his camera had shut off for some reason. So we had to turn around and ride it the other way. I mean, oh, break my heart having to ride one of my favorite roads the other direction. Worked out well. It was just a great day and great ride. And yeah, we worked our way through. And as I'm recording this, we're nearing Dre's departure from our area. He's moving to Texas here in the next week or two, and I'm gonna miss him. He's a good buddy, and we've had a lot of fun this last year getting to ride together. But you know what? I'm also happy for him. He's moving on to the next chapter of his life, and maybe he'll find some happiness down there in a different way. Not that he didn't find happiness here, but it's, he's a young man. It's a good chance for him to get out there and find his next place, which been there, done that, ended up back here. So, it may come a point in 10 or 15 years where he ends up back here again. You never know. This place gets into your blood and it's hard to let go of. We're getting into the twistiest portion of the road on the way back down. And as you can see, the views are just tremendous off to the side of the road. And like I said, it does get a little twisty, a little bit tight in here in certain spots. I may have drug one of my pegs, and I'm on a Super Tenere that's pretty tall and has a lot of lean angles, so dragging a peg on that bike is not easy to do and not something I do very often. But like I said, this gets pretty tight in areas, so it's kind of fun when you can ride a road like that, because like I said, I don't ride them that often, but it is something that I love to go over and ride periodically. And again, this is a road that's been redone in recent years as well, so it had gotten a little bit bumpy as well. Easy for me to say, right? But like I said, it has been redone and not so bumpy anymore. All right, I'm going to wrap this one up. Yes, we're still on Wildcat Mountain. At this point, I did film a little more over the course of the ride home, but this video's gotten pretty long already, and I don't feel like we need to rehash the same roads. Most of what I have left is Iowa 76 coming up out of Marquette, which you've seen time and again on the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down here with the magnificent views of Wildcat Mountain. Thanks for coming along for the ride. As always, like, follow, subscribe, share the videos, share my posts. I appreciate y'all. Driftless Biker, out for now. Later, y'all.